Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La
وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم.
Umrah is an Islamic pilgrimage to Mecca performed by Muslims that can be undertaken in any time of the year, which in contrast to the Hajj that has a specific dates in the Islamic calendar.
During Umrah, Muslims must complete the 5 Umrah pillars. First and foremost, they need to niyat or state their intention to perform the Umrah. Second, they ought to tawaf or walking around the Kaabah 7 times while reciting the talbiyah. Third, they have to sa'i or walking fastly between Safa and Marwah. Both the second and the third pillars must be performed after assuming ihram. Fourth, tahallul. It refers to ending the state of ihram so they can do the things that they are prohibited during ihram. Last but not least, orderly. All the pillars must be done orderly, step by step. It cannot be done randomly or skip what they did not want to do. However, we have people that work as a guider for the Umrah pilgrims to help and remind them in completing the pillars. They were known as Mutawwif. They were appointed by the Ministry of Hajj, responsible for the needs and well-being of Hajj pilgrims.
To be a Mutawwif or Mutawwifah, there is some requirements and qualifications that imposed or provided by many Haji and Umrah travel agencies, especially in Malaysia. The requirements and qualifications are: there are 3 phases that must be passed by anyone that interested to being a Mutawwif. First, they need to join basic courses Mutawwif of Haji and Umrah that organised by any Haji and Umrah agencies that recognised in Malaysia. Second, after 3 days undergo the courses, the participants must take writing tests. Next, they must pass interview session. This is needed to assess and to see how the participants can communicate with the pilgrims if they become a Mutawwif. Participants must perform Umrah with the staff that teach them along the courses and doing a practical as Mutawwif at there. This step will determine whether they are able to be Mutawwif or not. Lastly, participants who pass will get the qualification certificate to be Mutawwif. They will be called as Mutawwif and they can work with any travel agencies that doing Haji and Umrah package. We want to share a few added values to be a better Mutawwif. First, experience. The experience in perform Umrah worship is one of the added value to become a better Mutawwif. Second, language. Fluent in English and Arabic languages for communication with pilgrims. Third, knowledge. The Mutawwif also must master in knowledge of implementation of Umrah. They also must have knowledge the history of all certain places in Mecca and Medina to guide pilgrims during at there. Being a Mutawwif have a lot of benefits, such as we can get plenty of experience in managing Umrah pilgrims.
The other benefit being a Mutawwif is we also get perform Umrah in a young age and free fees support sponsored by the agency company.
In addition, as a Mutawwif or Mutawwifah, we can gain more knowledge in managing Umrah pilgrims and also sharpen our communication skills.
Moreover, Mutawwif not only to guide Umrah pilgrims, but they can also be together to perform Umrah worship in Holy Land with a devout. Lastly, Mutawwif or Mutawwifah not only to guide the pilgrims, but they also can guide their family to perform Umrah worship someday.
In conclusion, Mutawwif is one of the noble career and give many benefits to the community Muslim, especially in Malaysia.
We hope that Mutawwif can become career which got high market, besides can improve more in Umrah management in Malaysia to ease our Umrah worship. We also hope that graduates in Malaysia can try to involve themselves in Mutawwif as a career.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين. محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين. محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين والفارقين من عرب